You are listening to the Wild Man Podcast.
Thank you for everybody for choosing the Wild Man Podcast. Today I'm here with Jason from PeelingFlesh.
Yo, what's going on?
So my first question is, I know everybody asks this, is what got you into heavy music and what got you into slam?
So, everything started with Metallica. So, when I was in probably third grade, my dad showed me the one music video, and that was it. After I heard that, I might have heard some stuff before, but definitely like Metallica and Pantera were like the first bands, and that's all I needed. As soon as I heard like Kirk Hammett, bro, that's like why I started playing guitar. Just seeing Kirk Hammett, bro, I knew that's what I wanted to do after that, pretty much. Slam was probably in, let's see. So it starts with Metallica, keeps going, and then you get to Slipknot. And I think that's when people make a decision between, like, that's either their gate where they stop or they keep going after that. So after I found Slipknot, I just kept going, basically. First couple of bands were Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus, and Ingested were like the first three bands that really got me like into heavy stuff. And then I found Vulvectomy, Cephalotropsy shortly after that. I used to sit in school in computer class and just listen to just click on different things, and I would find bands that way. So that was basically how everything started and how it got to where it is now.
Okay, like slam is definitely like a genre, like I feel like 90% of the time you have to dig for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, all right. My second question is, I want to know how you guys came up with the name PeelingFlesh. Like, how did that come to be?
The group chat. So there was a couple of different things that floated around, but we got to Flesh somehow. We just didn't know. If I remember right, we just didn't know what to do with the first part. And then somebody said PeelingFlesh, and as soon as somebody said that, that was like, we knew that was it. It just sounded good, and it was easy. It's just one of those things where it's like, you want a shorter name, so when you go to type it in, it's a lot easier. And then PeelingFlesh was just like, got said, and that was like perfect for everybody pretty much.
Oh, yeah. I definitely gotta say I respect how you have an Iowa poster in your background. I gotta respect that.
Yeah, that show was sick.
Like that is so cool to see like a guy like as big as you are in the caliber. Like I'm from Iowa, so that means a lot to me to see
Sick.
you representing it.
Man, that post, the reason I have that one up, so that was like a full circle moment for us. I mean, we've had a lot of full circle moments, but that one was like, we played at Woolies with Suicide Silence on that Chelsea Grin Suicide Silence I Am tour. And then we come back. I think that was a year later when we played that, and that was like us headlining there. And so that was a big deal.
So my next question is, so like you guys started like every band starts off small, but like you guys like majorly exploded like throughout the years. What made you guys feel like, okay, maybe we're doing something correct? Like we keep getting bigger and bigger. What made you guys like, especially you, what made you realize like, okay, we're doing something like legit?
Man, it's funny because it's not really the aim to be blown up, right? I mean, I guess people that make music, hope to accomplish that because it's part of your dreams, right? To play, these big stages and make yourself proud and make everybody proud that you can. But with slam, it's like, how do you do that? You know what I mean? You're kind of just, it's more just to have fun. And so, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I'm trying to think of, I'm trying to think. My brain blanked out just for a second.
You're all good, bro.
But
You guys been on like some like killer shows like as of late too, like toured Lorna, you guys headlining with Snuffed. Like you guys are just going up, 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 and like you're helping Slam become the genre it definitely needed to be in the spotlight, in my opinion, because I love deathcore, don't get me wrong. But like I feel like Slam has been like that step cousin you see in the corner just
yeah,
playing with bugs and like smashing them together, and you're just like, what the hell is he doing?
I definitely noticed that when I was young. Uh, I'd already been playing guitar and I'd been getting into heavier stuff anyway. And I saw Slam for what it was. And I knew I was like, I can make this and I could make my own way and I could probably be really good at it if that makes sense. Not to say that I'm like the best at it, but I'm not trying to say that egotistically. Like it's more like I just saw it for what it was and I was like, there's just this box, bro. And especially with Slam, and it's like people want to be inside their boxes because that's their place, you know, that's where they feel comfortable, which is fine. But for me, it was like, I don't want to be in a box as an artist. I just want to make music, and whatever happens during that process, I don't care if it's in the box or not. I just want to push. And it's more, you know, it's more for myself. It's a push for myself as an artist and a musician, but it's more like, you know, I don't like being stuck inside that box. And I tell that people that a lot because they'll ask me, like, I'll do my lessons and they'll ask me, you know, like, what do you think about this and this and this? And I just tell them, like, it's more about, you know, just do what you want and have fun rather than, and that goes back to the other question too, is like, when you're talking about blowing up, it's like it's more genuine and fun, and I think that's why we are where we are. Is literally just because you take a genre that's just like you have to be like this or you're not in this box, and it's like, oh, I don't want to be in the box anyway. But shout out to Slam for real.
Like, there's been some crazy, like, amazing Slam artists come out, like Gory Pot. I love Larry. Uh, Shermanation, Dismemberment, Injusted. When I feel like they're now more like deathcore. Like in the beginning, they were more Slam.
Yeah, Surpassing was a you've heard Surpassing, right?
Yeah.
The first one. So if you listen to like Co-Premise with those pinches, and then you come back and listen to us, you can tell, you know, where the inspiration is coming from.
Oh yeah, like
It's just riffs like that, bro. It's like so much inspiration from, you know, bands like that. It's crazy.
oh yeah, like I finally got to see like Waking the Cadaver for the first time, and man, let me tell you, those guys, holy shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet. I really want to. We did meet them, but I don't think we met everybody. I think it was just Dawn, but that was cool just to even meet them, bro. And I still want to see them. Their newest album, that like pink one, the white and pink one, that shit is fucking great.
Oh yeah, like it's one like it's crazy to think who like I've talked to like about with Slam and everything, and like sitting down with Don twice and hearing some of the stories he talks about, like the early days of Slam, like especially when people call them deathcore, it's just like that's definitely not deathcore.
No, not at all.
And I laugh at people because I'm just like, you guys don't understand the true meaning of like music theory. Like there's differences between deathcore, like there's and slam, and no one understands it. Like it's a sad thing, but it's true.
It's weird because it feels like that's gotten worse over the years too. Like these like new kids will come in, which is great. Like that's what you need. But it's like they come in and like nobody has taught them before previously, and then like they just come in and it's like they're just doing whatever, which is like that's totally fine. At least they're here, you know what I mean? Like any any push like that for especially like slam and deathcore and just heavy metal in general was a good thing.
Yeah, I told my little brother, he uh he wants to do a slam band, and he calls himself the one hand slam band because he literally was born with only one arm.
Oh shit. No shit.
And like he's met Devin from Bog. Like he always asks me like when I meet bands, he's all like this, can you introduce me to them? And I'm just like, I just get lucky sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
like, I
What's
can't
his,
like
what's his name?
Aiden.
Oh, shout out to Aiden. Crazy.
And like he's like this, can we start a slam band together? And I'm just like this. I've been practicing my gutter rolls. Like I'll be at work and someone will hear me in the cooler just practicing, and I'm just like, they're like, the fuck was that? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. Someone in there being retarded, I guess.
Bro, that's how it goes.
But like,
Like even for me, bro, like trying to explain to people what I do when they ask is I'm just like I just play heavy metal. I don't even say slam unless it's somebody that if they're already into heavy metal and they ask me, I'll be like, yeah, I play in a slam band. But even then, you still got to over explain because not a lot of people know about slam. Still, like I think it's at its biggest right now, but it's still hard to explain what it is fully.
yeah, I think like I was talking to someone like I try to explain slam at work, and like I have a playlist of like slam, death metal, and everything that goes in between that stuff because slam and death metal go hand in hand usually.
Yeah,
And I gave someone my headphone, and I was like this. All right, here you go. I'm gonna play my music. If you don't like it, just give me my headphone back.
yeah, literally.
And they listened to it and they threw my headphone at me, and they're like, that was nasty. Because like Slam has those key moments where they use stuff from like movies or like some weird shit. And like I think it was like one of the weirdest ones was like some guy was all like this, I'm about to hook a like something in your ass and carry you around. And I'm like, that's the music I listen to.
Talking about like the samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Um,
funny you did that because I was about to make a joke and say he threw the headphone, didn't he?
yeah, a lot of my coworkers, like when they walk by me when I'm on lunch, I'm just listening to music, and I usually have to keep my window up because like they'll hear it like shaking, but like if someone comes over to my car, I'm just like, you're gonna hear some fucked up shit if you're gonna stand over here.
Yeah, literally.
But like I definitely drew inspiration for my logo from you guys. I was like, I hope they don't get pissed
Nah.
because shout out to Audric. I sent him your guys' logo, like the old Volvodina logo and like a bunch of logos, and he's all like this. I got inspiration from Peeling Flesh. I hope they're okay with it. I was like, we'll find out if we get a lawsuit in the mail.
Nah, definitely not. Man, that's part of the game, bro. You got to charge it to the game. It's not even. I wouldn't even say it's a bad thing. It's slam logos are slam logos, bro. Even if it looks like they all look, the same. I know there's differences in a lot of logos for sure because I don't want to say they all look the same, but it's slam. It just sharp logos.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
it's how we are distinctive, and as soon as you see a slam logo, even if it's not like even if it's a podcast, you can tell what it's going to be about. So it's like, no.
Yeah, I remember because like I was going through like change, and like at that time, that's when I was coming out with new merch for the podcast. And shout out to Gory Hog. They like put my stuff on their site for a little bit, and I was all like this. I need a new like definitive logo that someone will actually like, oh fuck, that's fucking sick. I want to do that.
Exactly.
And I was all like this. I sent him that, and he had a art piece out for sale, and me and him talked about it, and it's literally an alien putting its tail through someone's ears, and literally the headphones falling off.
Damn, that's kind of hard. As a logo?
So it's a design,
Okay.
and then like the logo's on top.
The logo, and I was like, that's crazy.
But like shout out to Audric, because like Audric was like the man to know, like back in the MySpace days. Like if you saw one of his shirts, like he did Suicide Silence back in the day when Mitch was still alive, God rest his soul. Like Slaughter. Uh he's done so many logos, and like I remember one year he did like he thanked everybody that hired him. And I went down the list and I was like, holy shit, I'm on like a roster with like big ass names.
Yeah. Slam's cool like that too, bro. It's most of the time people are very open to collab and stuff like that, to like just for the love of the game.
Oh yeah, like so here's another question for you. So what made you decide to do lessons? Like what made you in a whole like decide like did you want to give back to the community?
It's more of like, I mean, I live off music, so like if we're not touring, I have to make money, so that's part of it, which is the dumb part, like whatever. Um, but it's also cool to like actually connect with people, because it says lessons on there, but it's like most of the time I'm not even playing guitar. It's just I'll talk about life with people or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's just cool to be able to do that. I don't want to waste, like if I'm going to be on a platform, I don't want it to be about me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to use my resources and have other people use these resources, if that makes sense.
Like I remember when you taught me the stuff you taught me, and I really appreciate it. Like I've been practicing still, and like I've been going back at it here and there, but like I'm like this year I'm getting married. Like I have too much on my plate. Like I kind of accidentally, like my fiance, I love her to death. I told her she has to stay home St. Patrick's Day weekend because I'm going to Fort Wayne and doing a festival, Shamrock Slaughterfest. Shout out to those guys. And they're like, we want you to come out. And I was like, oh fuck. That's up to my old lady. And she was like,
Congrats.
you got a dream. I'm not gonna stop you from it.
Yeah, bro, that's I'm in the studio. I'm gonna be chilling right here a lot, and my girl's like, "Man, I'm trying to kick it," and I'm like, "I gotta make this music." There's not, especially now with like this year, I'm pushing my rap project like hard. So as soon as the new year started, my laptop fried and I lost everything, so I had to restart on my PC. So I'm like, it's kind of cool because it gives me like I get to start over. Downloading everything really sucked, but now that everything's done and downloaded, like I've just been pushing. And this year I'm trying to just push as much as possible.
You want to
So,
talk about your rap project? Go for it, bro.
the Young Gray stuff, man, I've been doing it. I was doing that before Peeling. I've been, I played guitar first, but I was probably like 13, 14. My homie Brandon showed me FL Studio, and after that, it was a wrap.
Oh,
So yeah, I just that's that's also a part of my dreams. That was a dream before. I wanted to either be a pro skateboarder, I wanted to rap, and play guitar. Those are my top three things. Pro skateboarding is out the window because that shit hurts. So I still skate, but I just don't. I don't get paid for it, so I'm not jumping down shit and breaking anything anymore. So when I was a kid, yeah, I was getting fucked up, but now I'm like, meh. Especially when you got kids, it's like you can't be getting hurt all the time.
oh yeah. Well, my next question is: you guys confirmed playing Japan for the first time. How do you feel about that? You excited?
Yes. So there's a stipulation with that for me. Um, I hate planes. So I went to Europe, and that was like my trial run of seeing how I could handle it. which I did good, but I hate it. So overseas stuff, I'll be staying home for, and we're gonna get a fill-in for that. And then, so I'm only gonna be missing overseas stuff. The rest of everything else I'll be on. I just planes are not. I can't do planes. I hate it.
I mean, that's understandable. Like my best friend, I give him crap all the time. Like he hates heights in general.
Me too.
And I'm that friend, like I'm always pushing the limits of stuff. And I remember we were at the fair that comes here, and there was a Ferris wheel we went on, and I like my ex and me were on it, and him and his wife now were on it, and I literally shook it, and he like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
You gotta fuck with the homies like that.
And like I was like, he's like, I don't know why you like torturing me like that. I'm just like this. It wasn't that bad, and I shook it more.
Uh,
But like I tell everybody, like I go to like the extreme limits half the time because like shout out to my dad. Like my dad told me life's given to you only one time. You gotta take risks, and sometimes you gotta go for it. Sometimes you don't.
that's
And
completely.
before I was a full-time Walmart worker, I'm trying to turn the podcast into a full-time household.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna join the army and like do special forces, jump out of planes, and like I told my girl, I was like, I just want to go over there, not be the like see I'll be the dude you don't see me coming, then I disappear, then I'm on a like boat for like a year straight.
Yeah, man, I had a couple months where like when I was 16, I think, where I was thinking about like the army and stuff, just because, bro, like my ADHD and just everything is so hard to have self discipline, and it drives me crazy. It's one of the worst things like in my life. Is just like I do have discipline, but like for me to discipline myself, sometimes it takes so much, and it's just like I thought about the army because I'm like, if you when you go there you learn discipline, and it's like sometimes, man, I need that, and it's like I can't discipline myself well enough sometimes. Most of the time I'm pretty good, like especially when it comes down to like if I'm like I have to make some music today, I will sit in here and try my hardest, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but at least I tried at the end of the day. And it's just like, man, it'd be nice to have that layer of discipline, you know what I mean, where it's like knowing how to have the discipline, you know what I mean, and actually being able to use it.
Oh yeah. I'm hoping you guys come play Davenport. That's where I'm from. I'm from Davenport, Iowa, so I'm 3 hours from Des Moines. So like there's like we have like a big ass venue too.
I was gonna say it might be this year because we're going right now. We're not on we're on break, but not like on break. You know what I mean? It's just the way we booked everything. But Japan is the first thing, which I won't be there for that. But I think after that is May is basically when tour starts. But as soon as tour starts, it's like it's on. So
Oh yeah, like definitely like if you guys come through Davenport, let me know. Like uh there's some guys like we have a slam band here, or like we have a few bands that they're like there's a brutal death metal, there's like a my roommate's band's like hardcore, like they went deathcore like the old MySpace days.
yeah,
And
that's
then
sick.
there's slam band, which I'm wearing their hat. They're called Rot Pile. Those are the boys.
Is that a Trailer Park Boys reference?
That's something I would have to ask them. I've been trying to get them on the podcast, and they're harder to get than freaking half the big bands I get. I'm just like this. You guys are from the same scene. I'm trying to like they played like recently. They just played their first, I think, big show. It was with Reverent and Psycho Frame,
Sick.
and I'm just like, you guys want to hop on? And they're like this. We'll see. I'm just like this. All right, cool. I'm just gonna keep grinding with big bands. You guys don't want to keep doing this shit,
Give it some time, bro.
but like, man, like there's like been tours you guys been on, like like the headlining one with Snuffed. I was like this son of a bitch. I wish like that's when I was starting to get into slam heavier and heavier, and like slam Like there wasn't slam tours when I was a kid. Like you always seen like a slam band come through, but they didn't really come through. If you get my drift.
Man, that's something about slam that I've noticed, and that's probably something that's contributed to our success. Even like legendary slam bands, they're not out a lot. Like they don't. There's not a lot of shows where you can catch them. It's only like rare shows, which makes it cooler. But like, it's you got to get out there and grind if you want it. So I think that's something that's contributed to ours is like we try to stay playing as much as we can. And that's a big difference between us and every other slam band is like when I was growing up, dude, I had all these slam bands that I wanted to see and they don't play live. Some of them do, but like not even that much. You just have to catch them where they're at. They might play a fest in one state and then you got to somehow get there and catch them. It's like you got to tour.
Like I wish I could have seen Cranium back in the day.
Yeah.
Like
Same. I actually just met them on our European tour, and they were all cool as fuck. So shout out Cranium.
man, like
Cranium is one of my favorites, dude. The Post-Mortal album, dude. That shit. Bro.
then like I remember like straight up like Cranium, Guttural Slug. I want to see them super bad. Uh, I'm actually friends with the band PP Butthole Ectomy or whatever they're called. I love
Yeah.
them to death. Fucking Dury. Like he's in like I'm in a group chat with like 30 dudes and like we all discuss shows we're going to so we can all carpool
Yeah.
and just like this. Dude, you need a tour in the States.
Yeah. Oh shit.
He's all like this. Well, visas are not cheap. I was all like this. This needs to
Bad.
cross the border.
Much, dude. Getting bands. We went on that Europe tour. We talked to Volvodania about stuff like that, and just to get here is so expensive. And like when you cross overseas, you're basically starting over. So like when we went to Europe, it's like you have to like just because your name is good here does not mean it's not the same over there. I mean, like not to say that it's not good over there already because you're established, and if you have listeners over there, you'll probably be all right. But it is like starting over technically, so you've got to go prove yourself when you go overseas. So like for other people to come to America and play, it's like you got to pay hella money out of pocket to start the tour, which is always very sketchy. And then like it may or may not work since it's your first time here, you know what I mean? Even you think about these like big bands, if it's rough, bro. So I don't blame them. But I also do feel like America is like somewhere you can come and tour and you could really make a killing on it. Just depends on, who you go through and how you book and this and that. So, and where you play, and there's a lot of factors that come into it, but I do feel like this is a place where you can come and tour and you can make it happen.
Oh yeah, like one of the best bands I've ever seen, and they're my favorite band, the Acacia Strain. Like when they go on tour, they sell hella merch.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
And like when you guys came through, like every time you guys come through, I always see if you guys have like a 2XL, and I'm just like this son of a bitch. I'm always like, of course the big guys are gonna come first.
Yeah. But we're one of the few bands that will print up to like 4 or 5X.
Yeah, which I wish more bands would do that because like there's a lot of big guys in the scene, like and like you go on merch sites. I'm not dissing any merch sites, but like sometimes you gotta go up to 4 or 5X.
They only have like 2X, and they even for me, like I'm not huge, but like I wear big shit. I wear 3X, and like if I buy a 2X, and this is why I sell so much merch too, when like on Instagram or whatever, I will buy a 2X and wash it, and it's done. I can't even. I like my shit like longer, so as soon as I wash it, it's just done. So I'll just like instead of letting it sit, I'm like if I just sell it, somebody else can use it and whatever.
I tell a lot of people, like believe it or not, I found out this hand washing this stuff too will make it last longer too.
But see, like, who has time for that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to do all that just for one shirt. You know, even though like merch is sacred in metal, you know, that's one of the. I don't know. I feel like that's a sacred thing. Is like that's the flag you fly. You know what I mean? That's so it's. I get it, but like, yeah, if you maybe if you're like single and you live by yourself, you might have time to do that. But it's like for me personally, it's like just having kids, you know, it's like laundry stacks up. I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just going to throw it in there and it is what it is.
Yeah, like my girl recently, because like we're saving up to like move and get our own place. And my girl looked through my merch and she was all like this. She saw like half my Acacia Strain merch and she's like this. Oh, this says XL. I was like, I'm not getting rid of that. I can't do it.
Yeah, there's some shirts. I mean, for me, I do get that side. I've had shirts where like I've held on to it longer, but eventually I'm just like, my ADHD is just so like I have to clean. And so like once I start and I get my clean ball rolling, it's like, bro, I will fucking go down to like the closet and I'm like, I don't need this. I don't want to hear it. It's just like it's taking up this and this. So I just eventually I'll get rid of it. I'd rather somebody enjoy it, bro. It's a shirt, and if it can be worn by somebody, you know, more power to them. It's just like a car. Like people buy old school cars and they're like brand new and they just sit, and it's like, bro, drive it. It's a car. I don't know.
I think recently I've just been like, especially her digging in this stuff because it's a lot of memories.
Yeah.
And she'll grab a shirt and throw it at me, and she's like, "This, what are we doing with this?" And I like legitly, I will take off the shirt I'm wearing, and I'll be like this, throw that in the laundry, and I'll be like this, I'm wearing it now.
Yeah. Which I do get that too. I do understand that for sure. That just goes back to like that's the flag you fly. You know what I mean? Like it's you can remember like especially if you buy it at a show, you can remember the show and pretty cool.
Like like I think like there was one point I had more merch like I had a Facebook memory because I was going through that shit. And I remember like I took a picture of all my shirts I folded, and the first shirts that were on there were a Suicide Silence jersey signed by Mitch.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, don't get rid of that one.
And a Chelsea Grin first EP tank top.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of those either. That'd be, and if I did, it wouldn't be cheap, bro. That's crazy.
Well, the sad thing is with like that Facebook memory always makes me mad when I get it because I was engaged before the girl I was with now.
Yeah.
And the girl I was engaged before, she lost all that merch.
Damn, dude.
That's why I feel like now like it's hard for me to let go of stuff because like I lost all that stuff.
Yeah, that's different.
Like I never coming home right after work and I'm looking for like a shirt to wear. Like I was like, "Where's my band shirts?" She's like, "Oh, they're in the car." I went to the laundromat and I went in the like car and got the laundry out. All my merch was gone.
I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. That sucks.
And like recently, like I've been like when I go to like shows or anything, I see someone like with a Suicide Silence jersey. I'm just like this. If that's signed by Mitch, I swear to God, that's my jersey.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Fuck. To even have that around still is wild.
Like I think my earliest merch now I have is from The Devil Wears Prada when they released their zombie EP and it's a Jesus fucking blowing up zombies with the fucking Super Saiyan thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't let go of that shit.
Just trying to make sure my phone was charging because it was on 20.
Oh, you're all good.
But it was telling me it's not charging. I don't know. So it's good though.
But I really appreciate you coming on here. Like when I told a lot of my friends and like I appreciate you accepting the collab because like that's always my biggest thing. Like when I first started, I didn't do collabs with people because I was like, they're like, you need to do collabs. I'm like, how the fuck you do that? Because Instagram sometimes is picky, and before you get bigger, you can't do collabs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you have like 100 followers, you can't do collabs.
Damn, I didn't know that. That's how
And
it's. That reminds me of because I started my TikTok stuff, so which I fucking hate. I hate social media in general, but as a musician, you kind of have to have it. But that's my TikTok thing. I was trying to do a co-host with somebody, and it wouldn't let me at first. I think he like it wouldn't let me run the co-host. He had to run it, the other way. So that reminds me of that. It's stupid shit, bro. I don't understand it, but
like it's like a certain algorithm. Like I remember like I was gonna have you like tag you on TikTok when you created your account when I confirmed like you were gonna be on the podcast.
yeah.
And it told me I had to wait 7 days to even tag you in it. And it was already 7 days and it wouldn't let me like edit it or nothing.
Is it on your end or my end?
My
Is
end.
it okay? Yeah, bro. I don't know. I hate that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess I get it, like security purposes, if you want to even put it like that, but I don't know, bro. It's crazy.
And I just wanted to let you know you are episode 100.
Sick. Hell yeah.
My goal was to, like I told a lot of people in the beginning, like I was trying to get to episode 100. I'm trying to get Metallica on the show because the Wildman podcast comes from the Wildman part comes from my dad.
Yeah.
Because like his nickname was Wildman back in the day when he was like drinking. He believed in the whole sex, drugs, rock and roll, woo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And like he used to party with Metallica.
Sick.
And like I have a picture, like I can't show it on like anything. Maybe I'll send you a picture if I can find it, but it's a him and Metallica all backstage just chilling.
Dude, that's fucking. You know what year it was?
It was in the like early 80s.
Damn.
And
That's
like
crazy.
I remember when my dad showed me the picture, I was like, this, Dad, what's the white powder down there? Like, I'm not gonna confirm what it was. My dad's like, oh, you're not supposed to see that. I told you I don't do drugs.
Man, partying, bro. It's all good.
I was like, Dad, I'm like 16. You can tell me what it is.
Man, that's sick though.
But like I remember being in the womb, like my mom would say, like when heavy metal would come on, I would be like dancing in her belly and everything. She's like, this, I knew you were gonna be a heavy metal baby. She's like, there's nothing else you'll listen to.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to rap once in a great blue moon, but there's only one rapper I really listen to, and that's Joyner Lucas.
Oh yeah. I don't think I know the name. I don't think I've ever like actually fully listened to him.
He's definitely unique, that's for sure. He collabs with a lot of like musicians, other rappers. Like I think he did a song a couple years back with Will Smith and everything.
God damn it, bro. The Will Smith shit has been crazy.
The craziest thing I ever seen with Will Smith is how when he slapped Chris Rock, uh, Within Destruction came to like I live across from Rock Island and Moline in Illinois, and Within Destruction came with Enterprise Earth, and they did a wall of death, and it's literally the Chris Rock saying, "Will Smith the slapped the shit out of me," and they did like a wall of death in a church.
Damn it. That's it.
So,
At the Chris Rock sample, bro. That's hilarious. That was
so
a crazy moment in history, bro. We really all watched that happen. That's crazy.
yeah, let's hope Will Smith doesn't see this because I don't want to get slapped the shit out.
Which is crazy because, like, especially, like, I love comedy. And so, like, not to say I don't take shit serious, but my brain is just wired for that. It just feels better. I don't know. Life is just like I feel like we're supposed to laugh at shit. You know what I mean? It's rough, bro. This shit is no joke. Even like, dude, people could look at me and be like, oh, he's made it, but it's like, bro, this shit is rough. It doesn't change anything. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like we should all be laughing about shit more than, the other way. Like, I feel like you can either laugh or cry about shit, and it's like, I definitely feel like laughing about it is the better position. You know what I mean? It's like, life is weird, bro. It's funny. It's, I always say, like, there's normal people that think weird people are weird, but I feel like it's the weird people that are normal and the normal people that are weird.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. I feel like this is just my opinion. I feel like us in like the lower class and mid class, we have a good sense of humor, but the rich people, those people are weird because they do some weird shit.
Too uptight.
Like if you look at a poor person getting arrested, it's understandable. But when you see a rich person getting arrested for some of the stuff the poor people did, you're just like, he's into some weird shit.
Yeah. Rich people, I think it's because like they just get bored and like not an excuse to do weird shit. You know what I mean? Like whether you have money or not, you should be holding your character accountable no matter what. So it's like I don't think it depends. I mean, no matter what class you're in, you should be holding your character accountable. But like doing weird shit, there's just no excuse, bro. It's I don't know. I don't understand it. It's a different world. I'll go into like I had some homies that had money growing up, and like I would go into their house and I'd be like, "This is too nice in here. I can't be in here," which is fucked up. But it's like being institutionalized almost. It's like that programming, bro. Like ghetto programming is it's kind of crazy. It's hard for me to like even be in a nice house and like be comfortable. I
Yeah,
don't know, bro.
I don't have like rich friends growing up, but like I don't like the people like I used to play like the game Magic the Gathering, the people that used to come with like $5,000 decks, and I'm just like over here like I don't want to touch that because I ruined your shit. I ain't trying to pay it back.
Mhm. Exactly.
So my next and last question for you, what are some of the goals in the next 5 years for you personally?
Man, just keep pushing. I'm trying to help people as much as I can. Um, that is one of my big goals in life. Fuck all this music shit. As much as I love it and I need it, um, I want to be helping people more than anything. Which is that's a big statement and it's hard to do, and it comes in so many different packages. But I don't. I hope to be a better person in 5 years than I am now. Even though like I'm trying my hardest, which is all that counts in life, right? Like we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So if today is all we got, then we gotta do our best to make today better. You know what I mean? So hopefully in the next 5 years I'm pushing, and I definitely need to get a lowrider. That is one of my big goals. I've had that goal for so long and I've gotten really close, but it's just like things will happen and it just doesn't work out. So I just throw it up in the air and I'm like, it's not the time. I just give it up and I'm like, it's not the time yet. The time will come. And just hopefully, man, seeing the world do better in 5 years would be sick. I don't know if that's possible, man. It's looking rough right now. Um, I hope, I just hope to be doing better. And I hope that other people are getting to do better even more so. You know what I mean? I feel like there's certain people that can handle the stress and certain people that can't. And to the people that can't, it's like I hope they figure out how to get to a better position for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you for doing this, bro. Next time I see you, I'll bring I got a poster with my logo and design. I'm trying to have it all signed by everybody that's been on here.
Genius.
And like so far it's only been signed by Pyrexia, Chris,
Hard. Yeah.
and Don.
About to say you're gonna need a big poster, bros. You're already at what? So I'm the 100th person, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you're gonna need a big poster.
Oh, it's big. It's believe it or not, I think it's pretty big. Like when I got it, like I never like it felt like a surreal moment because like I'm taking pictures with everybody with it. And like my videographer slash photographer who I work with in Chicago, he took the picture with me and Don, and it felt like a surreal moment at that time because like I was holding it and I was trying to not to shake because Don was like giving me a side hug, and like
Yeah.
Don's like, "You better be cheesing."
I was gonna say, if you want to, I don't know if you want to, you could either wait to see me next time, or if you want to ship it to me, I can sign it and ship it back. I know that sounds crazy. I could even send like a pic with it, and I can find something to throw in there for you.
Like it's absolutely like I think right now like it's crazy because like right now it has like shout out to like I said, shout out to Gory Hog. I love those boys to death. Especially they were my first website I ever did merch on. Then like I did Far From Hollywood, they did my design, and like I have two stickers from them, and the side on the side is Waking Cadavers set list.
Sick.
And like shout out to Don from Waking the Cadaver. Without him, my life like last year was like a good year. This year's becoming a better year. Like Don helped me pop the question to my girl. Like I came up right after chased through the woods by a rapist and popped the question.
Oh, shout out to Dom, bro.
Like I love those boys to death. Like they're playing Milwaukee Metal Fest. I'm actually there's gonna be a little bit of a video with Milwaukee Metal Fest here soon. A lot of people don't know, but like I'm doing a lot of recap for a lot of artists up there. Eternal Bleeding's coming back on. Hopefully Obituary comes back on. Like I'm trying to hit a stride with people because like I said, I'm trying to make this the main grind because I feel like sorry if I'm venting real quick, but like I feel like music needs to be shared. Like I love what Chris Garza has done with his podcast. I love what the Brutality's done with theirs. Like and Hard Lord, like these guys, we're normal dudes who are trying to show people there's more behind the scenes than just a guy who sings, who plays drums, who does an instrument. Like
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
like when my little brother, shout out to him. I love him to death, but he's a pain in my ass. He's always like this. These guys are like my heroes. I'm like this. Sometimes you meet your heroes, sometimes you can meet a dick.
Oh yeah.
And they're
Sometimes that's how it was when we did the Suicide Silence tour. That was our first big tour, and I was like, dude, I hope we don't meet them and they're dicks because that's gonna that's gonna suck. But they weren't. That's still honestly the best tour besides our first headliner because the first headliner was like a dream tour, but that Suicide Silence tour was, dude. Eddie has helped in mass amounts, bro.
like I feel like Eddie with his old age, I'm not calling him old. So if he watches this, I'm not calling you old.
He's
But like
definitely.
I remember like me like I even met them in Philly because I went up there for Metal Beer Fest. Then I went to Reverb when they played Chaos and Carnage. And I remember meeting Eddie. It felt like a surreal moment. Then like meeting Garza. Like I've been trying to hound Garza to get on my podcast because I'm like Chris is like the inspiration for me to keep going.
Yeah.
And like when I get that opportunity, I've had 100 guests. Like it's crazy to think like I've a boy from Iowa got to interview Cannibal Corpse once in his life, and like Cannibal Corpse does not do interviews. If you notice,
I was gonna say, man, you just gotta keep that's your grind, bro. You gotta keep it pushing. Do
oh
what
yeah, I tell
whenever I
everyone,
when I was producing when I was young, dude. I had so me and the homies all produce. Some of us rap, some of us don't. But I had I had Twitter at that point, which I do not get on Twitter. I was only on Twitter for like a year, and I was like, I'm cool on it. It's too much. But there was this guy that we all listened to, and I wanted to make like the style of my beats back then were like perfect for him. which is Chris Travis. Shout out Chris Travis. But dude, I bothered the fuck out of him on Twitter. Like, I sent him like 30 messages, and then he finally seen it, and then I produced for him. So I was like, dude, sometimes you just gotta bother the shit out of people.
You know that, definitely, like I definitely have asked Eddie a lot. I feel bad because like I was like, I know he's a busy dude. Then I've messaged Alex from Whitechapel, the guitarist. I love his guitar style. And I've been bugging him lately. Then like I've been bugging Devin from Sansasugabog. I'm like, Drew's hopped on. Come on. I'm gonna keep poking you until you say yes.
Hey, sometimes you have to, bro. Sometimes you have to. Also, like, I will say one thing that happens is like, when your DMs get lit up, so much shit gets lost, and then like half of it you don't even see because it just goes to request, and it's like, I mean, like when you're busy and shit, you forget to even like check them. So like that's probably the case of like if something like that is happening. That's probably more so what's happening for sure. Because I'll get people that hit me up and be like, I messaged you about this. And I'll be like, I didn't even see any of that. So then I have to go look for it.
Yeah, like I definitely know like I'm gonna give Eddie some shit and Devin some shit. They've definitely read it. And I'm just like this. Okay, I know you guys are busy dudes, but I'm gonna give you shit now. Like I'm not a girl. You don't have to leave me on open.
Yeah, I was going to say, fucking, hopefully we can make a collab post and everything. And hopefully they'll see it from mine. And then maybe that'll change their mind a little bit.
Oh yeah. So all right. Thank you again.
Yeah.
All right, you have a good day, and I'll message you as soon as we get done with this.
Cool. Much love, bro. Thank you so much.
No problem.